My boy Rudi Garcia is having a tricky time in Naples, Gab. Most of Wednesday was spent reading about how Antonio Conte was on his way. It looks that it won't be happening, but still massive pressure on the Rudi. Do you think he makes it until the end of the week?
I think he does. I think if they were going to make a change, I think it would have already happened at the start of the break. He's definitely under pressure. This Antonio Conte thing, by the way, was pretty ridiculous. I rarely do you see such a public situation where it's almost like hour by hour, we know where Conte is, we know where De Laurentiis is, we know when they speak to each other on the phone. It's pretty obvious that De Laurentiis wasn't going to take Conte.
Yeah.
Because Conte makes you spend a ton of money, because Conte not the easiest guy to deal with. I don't know that stylistically he's a fit with the football that Napoli play. So there's 101 reasons why it wasn't going to happen, and why it would have been a really bad choice for Napoli, in my opinion, and just the chemistry Conte De Laurentiis. For Rudi Garcia, he's taken on the tough guy disciplinarian approach. The problem is, if you're going to do that, if you're going to take the players on, you have to win.
Yeah.
And he's not winning.
Definitely not. Filippo Inzaghi is back, replacing Paulo Sousa as Salernitana's boss. Gab, the bottom of the table. Why is he taking this job?
Because he gets to manage in Serie A. Because
he was already... Yeah, I know, but...
It's Filippo Inzaghi, man.
I know, but...
It's sex, yoga, and rock and roll.
He's going to face his brother, who's going to smash him, and then...
Oh, my God. You know what? He said, funny, his press conference, he says, you know what? Like, people ask, like, why did I take this job? People like Jules ask, why do I take this job? People ask about how impossible it is. You know what? I like challenges. I scored more than 300 goals in my career, and people said that I couldn't trap the ball. So, that's what I'm all about.
Okay.
So good for him.
Yeah. Good luck to him.
It's new age Filippo Inzaghi. Sex, yoga, rock and roll.
Good news for Jose Mourinho and Roma. Paulo Dybala's injury is less serious than first feared, and he could be back in a couple of weeks.
Huge news, because I don't want to say they're Paulo Dybala dependent, but until he gets those... And he has a ton of other options up front, right? Because, he now has Azmoun and Lukaku and Belotti. The one thing I don't want to hear him talk about, I don't have any strikers, I don't have any striker. Enough, right? You've got three of them, plus Dybala, plus Luca Pellegrini.
And Tammy will come back at some point.
Lorenzo Pellegrini, sorry. But that said, Dybala is the guy who unlocks things for you. He's your value added. So it's huge. It's huge.
Yeah.
And if they're going to scale back up the table, he's going to be a big part of it.